Okay, I should be live. I'm testing out equipment here. So, equipment, programs, all that good stuff. And now it looks like I'm on one of those old kung fu movies because my mouth isn't moving at the same time as I'm hearing my voice. But it will work. And I'm going to see if it streams over here. I'm not sure. Trying to see if I can view my Instagram from my Instagram. Well, it's not showing up over here. So I go to the other one. Hmm. I should get a notification. And I do see one of my videos, but I do not see a notification for a live stream. And that is what I'm looking for. Whenever I'm out, I'm in the bunk. I'm in my truck, and I'm getting unloaded and showing everyone else's live streams except mine. Oh, Vanessa Kitty, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, how to do this on Instagram. Although my Facebook thing is saying, okay, what am I doing? Oh, I can see myself on Facebook. Chasing Ghost, riding motorcycle. If you don't have my Facebook for my YouTube and Instagram, all that stuff, my motorcycle account, stuff like that, it should be listed on my Discord if you're not on there. Um, I'm doing, I'm uploading, um, hoping the um, snow doesn't touch me over here today. Okay, so why do I have a notification on my computer that I'm live on? Oh, that's from YouTube. Okay, cool. Let me go back to the StreamYard for a second. Morning, Buck Brown. How are you doing? Hello, Bjorn. How are you? I'm not far from you. I'm up in Michigan. Um, camera. But I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm testing my accounts here. Let me go back to Instagram. I've got Vanessa Kitty over here on Instagram, so just make sure I didn't, because I'm not both responding to you, but hello, Vanessa. Um, I don't know why Instagram doesn't show up in the comments on StreamYard. Twitch will show up, YouTube will show up. I don't know if Facebook will either. And Vanessa, did you get a notification that I was live for Instagram? I'm trying to figure this out. Um, I am streaming to three platforms. I'm doing the Facebook, and if you haven't seen my Facebook, you should be able to recognize the picture. I go to the top of it. Can you see that? I don't know if I can drop a link or anything. I might. Hold on. And if it's squealing or anything, let me know that too. I've got all the volume turned off. You should be able to hear me. I don't have the mic turned off. I have the volume turned off as far as I know. So then that bothers you till you turn a camera on. Well, either until you turn a camera on or you close your visor, one or the other. Then your eye will bother you. Then, okay, if you don't have my Facebook, I just dropped a link to the Facebook. Let me go out here just to check and see if anyone's commented. Hello, I'm multi-streaming. To several platforms. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, Facebook comments seem to show up because my Facebook comment just showed up on StreamYard. Um, if anyone's still out there, if you could give me a sound check, let me know. Sound would be awesome. It's probably vibrating the camera when I hide it. Let's see if that comes up over here. Yes, it. So now I'm going to go back to Instagram. I have a- So it just minimized. Hopefully that didn't take me off. Now that looks weird. That is split. It is clear. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So how do I put something else? Okay, I figured out how to split the screen. FRS DHR, welcome to the chat. Kind of multi-streaming here. Figure out how to do all this. So I figured out how to split the screen. I just don't know how to put anything on the other side of the screen where there's nothing. So I did figure something else out. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. It would be like too long and loading. You know where Dow is in Midland, Michigan. That's where I'm at. I try something. Hopefully, it doesn't end the thing on this side panel. Bookmarks. I'll go back and check Instagram. Cool, cool. So as long as I don't have a guest on, I'm not squealing through everything. Apparently, I'm 100% sure. Oh my god. The Facebook is wanting to do closed caption, and the closed caption isn't exactly saying what it should. It seems there's one on Facebook watching that. Cool. We'll wait for something. Go back to StreamYard. And thank you, Dr. Brown. Literally testing stuff. I was going to try to use this as a camera. This on a full screen. There we go. Because I was checking this out. That is the handlebar mount from Chin Mount. And that's going to be going on a handlebar when I get home. To me, it's kind of it's not too far. I don't know. I might stick this side something for some interesting shots. Because that is another idea. And it is because I could put it like on my luggage rack and have that sort of sticking out the side for sort of, or I could have it here, or I could have it like that, have it face me, and we could do that. And I would have one camera right now. So the camera is what it is. I'll talk to you. I have my phone, and I have this, and that is what I have through. Buck Brown, are you out there on the road? If they come knock on my door, it's just a little bit of warning for everyone. I was going to try to use this as a webcam to do this thing because I do have a guitar with me. I can play a little something or what have you. And I'm testing out volume and stuff like that. Because I can use this on my Kinect and I can figure out the distance, like when I'm home, from my amp, and then how far I need to be from it. And then I do have a couple of and plan on eventually recording them. I'm looking into some stuff because YouTube, Instagram, and laws and stuff like that are kind of weird. Um, I write a lot of stuff that I don't put on places like Discord or what have you. But if you are on my Discord, you kind of know what I'm talking about. I write a lot of lyrics and stuff like that. I always have. Speaking of which, I will put Facebook. On Facebook, I just put a link to my Discord. If you're not on there, I believe you all are. And you can just drive star and all that stuff up on here on my phone. When I first started having to use a computer at work and stuff, because I never really had to use a drive a truck. And I still like Randall McNally, motor carrier, Atlas, that sort of thing. Again, I didn't have it online. I leased on to Golden Star in 2008. And then they required that I had internet access and a computer and what ended up happening, because that was about the time that phones were getting to where people could do internet. And I only really used their website to check my mail. And figuring out how to do that with my phone. As far as looking for loads, I already knew where my loads were. I'll call the guy, is the load going to be ready on Monday? And he had the order in for it. He's like, well, when I get the order, I'll put you on the load. So I still kind of ran old school that way. If you are on Facebook, you can leave a comment and it will show up on Instagram. And just I already posted on a few places. But um, shots from Nelson right there. They are on the way. So when I get those straps, I should be able to finish doing that review. Started doing it. Number one, I wasn't ready to go. And number two, you can use regular straps like little motorcycle straps, full straps, whatever the D rings. And so it's like their proprietary straps to go with their on their seated version and other things they have would work a lot better. So I went ahead and I ordered them. I don't know why it's bothering me. Um, Put my subscribe star link. Subscribe stars name if any of y'all want to do that. Um, I will do my Patreon. Go over here. What I'm also wanting to do is when I get off of this, I am wanting to see if I can save the chat or what have you on Instagram. Because I have other thoughts on Instagram. I think there should be two of them. Somehow to get offline here, I need to go to the other screen and I'm not letting me see anything. Okay, there we go. I got the thing to drop down. I'm also kind of practicing posting links. What I probably need to do is have them in the background here. Let's see. Oh, that works. That works. If you're on Instagram, all this can be found on my links. I have everything linked over there. I also have it linked on YouTube. But for some reason, YouTube decided to let me post links. Or, how should I put this? Links that are clickable. Because before they weren't clickable. And I don't know when they got enough views or hours or what have you. Both my channels now, I can post links that are clickable. Or they may have just changed something. Because they'll do that sometimes. So let me go back to the StreamYard. And I have stickers as well when I get home. Just had some more stickers made up, and those will be going out to the people I owe stickers to, and maybe a couple of channels. I've got enough of them though. I've got way more than enough. So if I owe you stickers, just when I get home, I should be mailing those out. So I should be off Monday. I should be parking in Missouri tonight, and that means I should be in Houston Saturday night. I'll be off Sunday. He may want me to go back Monday, but I don't know how early in the morning. So I should at least be able to pick stickers up, I hope, because they open at 3 o'clock. At least I hope so. I think I'm coming right back up here. Buck Brown says he's heading to Alabama. Awesome. I don't think that direction much anymore. Thank God I don't go to Florida anymore. I do vacation in Madison. But as far as freight goes and stuff like that, yeah, I mean, it's going to be putting a hard hat on. I got a local place there in Huffman that does my stickers for me. I like supporting local businesses when I can. And I've got to fill out stuff online on like my coffee cup. I was thinking about ordering those for like Patreon, subscribe star, stuff like that. I don't really have enough on there though. And I don't know. I did another coffee cup because I sent her one broke. And I told her I'd get her one. But the ones I was not getting, I like the ones you get at Buc-ee's. But maybe with my logo. Like that. And I don't know. I think the minimum order is 48, and they might be able to work something else. And I don't think they'll do half and half. It's like 48. So do I put one channel on one phone and on the other? Unless I'll do a deal where I go half and half. I don't know. But it's something to figure out. And it moves because I have a little computer. No, don't say that. It moves every time I touch it. So let's go back to Instagram and I'll check the comments. Dean is joined for a minute. Awesome. Awesome. And that is weird looking at at least from the point of delay, because it is delayed. And so my mouth and the video things are the same as what's coming out of my mouth. I don't know if that has enough weird brain, like, you know how when somebody loses a leg, they can still feel their foot. So they do this therapy where they look in a mirror and they wiggle their toes, and that helps them out. So I wonder if the brain response to something similar, where when you're looking at a screen and you're talking, um, and your lips, specifically yours, I don't think it's bothering you with anybody else not being lined up, but specifically like your own voice and your lips not moving with what you are saying. That is kind of, but where do you put that there? Because that's going to be going on my bike. You should be able to see that. So I don't know where I'm going to put it to check it out, or how I'm going to do the footage. I'm going to have to figure something out with audio. I don't know. I mean, I can use the microphone that I have in my helmet with this. I have to run a cable, or I'll have to figure out how to do the wireless stuff like Spite, Whitney, and all them do. But their setup's more complicated. Not nothing. A lot of times they're recording onto another device, and then they've got a whole caption thing. And they sync it, and then they sync their audio with. I'm not doing that. And if I was going to do that, I think my best option probably would be a long cord. But knowing, if I hit the cord is there and I'll get off and pull everything loose, just because that is me. Probably how about this coffee. Prefer my coffee without hair, but, there's hair wherever I go. Getting as you get older. You see the old ladies, you start cutting it shorter and curling it more, and you either dye it or like the blue in her hair. I think that looks better. Or the not dyed blue hair, but older people know what I'm talking about. And they have basically their gray hair, or they're just like white hair. And at a certain age, it looks better. Dye your hair. See someone who's 80 years old, and they have their hair dyed, and it's like dark black, like dark black, which is pulling all the wrinkles out of their face. And cooler than they already are. That might be something with the mind too. But the mind tries to correlate that with, okay, you're this old, your hair color is that, and it doesn't match. There are a lot of things with brain like that. Although one of my great grandfathers, his name was Archie, and actually, it's Archie, um, but that's the name we don't give people anymore. Everyone called him Archie, and he was tall. He was well, kind of average in my family. I think he was around 6'6", 6'8", and he had a full head of red hair before he died. I mean, he had gray and the red, but he had red hair until he died. But it looked natural. So, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can pull up that picture here. Not of him. I don't have this. It's weird I have to hold the phone like that so you can see them. But those are the stickers. They're basically the little symbol you see when I pop in the chat. Depending on which channel I'm on, the little interstate symbol with Tara Smith's Kitchen and the little chasing ghost symbol off maybe. What time is it? It is. So you're in the up brown. Are you in the parking lot getting ready to load, or are you getting ready to load? And I just got out not too long ago. I think if I get a C to C connector, I can use this easier for like Pam. The problem I have is things will do updates and they don't work the same way they did before. And I was able to use it, but I might have that. Same recording. That is interesting. It was recording. Cool. I think the microphone in here will be better for like playing music. I was trying to clip it like right here. If you've got a computer, but you kind of know it's over here. But I need these move. And I need to order that refreshment kit today too. I'm gonna do that one here. That way I can leave the cards right here out of the way. I'm either gonna have to move it forward like an inch or forward and up. Forward. It's gonna be weird with a different location, but for the ponytail holder thing that goes in the back of my helmet, I'm gonna have. But it's kind of cool that I run into these problems while I'm figuring out reviews, because then if you watch the review and you see the problem, and I let you know that, well, there's this, there's that, or the other, you already know that you need to order things. Let's try one more time. At a certain point, I have 20 accounts. Cool, I can pull it up. Awesome. And then go back to stream. Not many people are watching for me on Instagram or any of the other apps, because usually it's live, and it's going to be on YouTube, and that's where we're at now. I'm trying to stream out the other location and just put some stuff out there. Toss them in on there. Actually, if it leaves that for the screen for this chat, that's not too bad. I might do another chat today or tomorrow or what have you. I've got 700 after unload. Usually takes 2 to 3 hours. It depends. If they're trying to do two at the same time, it'll take. If we're just doing one, it usually takes about two. So I noticed my GoPro. I found out too the ground bar on the other side. So I would have to basically I need a real long seat to see it. So I could set this up in the window on my truck, and it would attach there. And that's sitting on my dash. If I want to be, to me, this kind of seems too big though. I mean, I understand why it's the size that it is, or maybe like once you get it put on. Actually, that's not too bad. Scratching it on like that, or even the other one, like this. or more than likely, it's going to say something like this. I have it kind of tilted, clip on the bar, and up, and that wouldn't be too. I keep thinking, facing forward, but this is going to need to probably face me. Keep the camera on, get my it's either going to be there or it's going to be on my sister bar, on the front bar, or on the luggage rack of my lower bar. And I plan for this camera after looking at it. It's to probably get something like an Insta, but I'll have this on my helmet, and I'll have like an Insta 360 or something. That's where I think they have like their own little bar. I may get a used GoPro or something. I don't know. I'll check the pawn shops. If I get another GoPro on the lights, I don't know if I want to spend as much money as I spent on this. It's almost money. I have bills, and social media does not pay any of my bills. So, BM Foss, how are you? Um, he's the one that came up with my logo where I comment. Um, that is what the other sticker is. I was telling people that my stickers are done, so I have to figure out a way to do them. And it's going to depend on if I live Monday or Tuesday and when I deliver. I don't know yet. And hopefully I can at least get to the place at like 8 o'clock in the morning, pick up whatever, I need to pick up or whatever, it's done. But the other part is going to be I need to get my post office, what's a PNB box. Do you know like the PO box if you send me anything? I'm not sure if I have that linked on this channel or not. I'll go back to and make sure the address is on. Just in case someone wants to send me something and be respectful if you do. But it is a PNB box. A copy paste and ship location. So uh, I don't know how long the box is going to last either. Lovely. And to all my recent subscribers, hello, thank you so much. I forgot to say that. And if you're watching, or subscribe, follow, what have you, for platform you're on. If you would do that, I would greatly appreciate that. I seem to have picked up a lot of followers on my bike channel after the run because I did live streaming early and put my live streams together with recording charts and beats and stuff like that. I made one big video, and then I also have a separate video of just the jam itself because that was a blast going through there. I picked up a lot of subscribers there, and recently, I don't know what video or what have you, but I'm picking up subscribers from something. I have to look at my analytics. I'm not complaining. As we speak, the YouTube has 209. I think Instagram has over 400 or over 400, which isn't much. I mean, Facebook has virtually no one. So I did post on it. If you're on any of my apps, well, Instagram and YouTube, have links to all my other stuff. If you're on YouTube, it has links to my Instagram, to link to my Facebook. I'll double check that. But it does have my people down, my subscribers are. Um, should have like my PayPal, um, crap, all the other stuff. Yes, that all is also money. I think it's too much. Um, but it is there. If you don't see it's on the one, it's probably on the other. But I think it's all on everything. Don't really have anything in the about section. I probably need to fill that out. Okay, links and websites. I can add more. Okay, so I need to add them on the Facebook one. It has subscribers because that's how you make things start it up. That's a new one, and sorry if I'm mentioning that too much. I've just been jacking with it, setting it up, doing all that stuff. I have that one set at $5 a month right now. That I'll probably get back through in the tiers like I have on Patreon. They suggest $5, but I'm probably going to offer like a $1 subscription. I'm thinking, and then a 5, then a 10, or something like that for tier on there. I don't know if that's the least it will do. I haven't had anybody check it out because I don't have anybody subscribed to it yet. But I would like for it to offer at least a 1 or something. Because a lot of people who will do like $1, but they're not going to do 5. A lot of people, the reason I lost from with my, actually think probably most of my Patreon subscribers was everyone does the same thing that I do. All our bills are going up. Everyone across the board, everyone talks about that raising tithe thing, and it raises shit. So I'm about, well, the problem that we're having right now is that raising tithe is raising all bills. If that makes sense. I should put something. Oh, on the Facebook? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have a Facebook set up specifically for the motorcycle stuff. Um, that has to do with family because family can be weird on social media. There's some that have access to like my social media, and there's some that have access to like my normal, my regular Facebook or regular Instagram or what have you. Some of y'all are on those too, but it can get kind of weird when you know your 70-year-old aunt or uncle or what have you commenting on your videos. And, uh, I try to keep that and the other thing is, work and stuff. So I have separate emails set up. Um, they're just separate. I'm thinking you're meaning on the Facebook, though. I'll set it up. The other part, too, once you get too many accounts, I don't know. I mean, if like Facebook, Instagram has that little thing, you can click on it, and when you click on it, it'll give you the option to go to like your other Instagram accounts. So, I had another person in here. I'm on WhatsApp one join. Seeing a few people on Instagram watching. I think they look, and I am not doing what I'm expecting to see, and they go. So, sorry, I'm not an not that I have anything against it. It's just more I'm not built like that. So, I think anyone would watch. Don't get it twisted. I got nothing against anyone. Just no one wants to see my big ass do that. It's like what's and like movies. I don't remember. I need to pull the fur out of here. Someone is getting fur all over everything. It is. What's up? What's up? Are you too lazy? I don't have a treat. Is that the problem? See what he does. He still won't get up. Bad and stuff sitting over there. See him back there? He's up. He's like, do not disturb my sleep. I don't care about your YouTube. I turn my mask on. I was looking at my video from the other day and I look like Quasimodo. I'm all hunched over and reaching out on the keyboard, trying to get everything positioned. Because I do need the desk so that I can put stuff in it and I can move through it. Um, it would be real nice. Uh, better how to use this as a webcam. Because then I could probably leave the camera similar to where it's at, move the computer closer to me, and then I can use this for more of like the close-up stuff that okay, I need to bring it in. And then I have this camera when I just want to turn it more facing me, kind of, which would technically give me three cameras. But I need to have something where I can get a better view when I'm going over a product or something like that, or and taking stuff on and off a helmet, describing all of this stuff. It's a work in progress. We're doing it, and depending on how many people, sorry, have problems with words. Strangely enough, for some people, as much as I do have problems with words. But yeah, my doctor was talking to me about that. Something called um, amniotic, amniotic, whatever, aphasia, amniotic. Um, it's basically I've had too many hits on the head, and it's like brain damage to the language part of your brain. So I'm trying to figure out is it that is old age? So, what is it? I'm not that old yet. I'm getting there. I'm only 46. But it's old enough. And you got a youthful nothing no more. But that is what it is. Should have pulled the guitar out of the overhead. Oh well. I'm probably gonna only gonna go like 10, 15 more minutes tops on this. And what I'm gonna try to do is try to shut the StreamYard down. Then I'm gonna shut down the Instagram. See if it gives me a way to save it. That way, I can figure out how to save my chats on Instagram for people to watch later. Um, if I have enough time this weekend, it would probably be Sunday. I don't know if it would be Sunday morning, Sunday evening. I could let you know. As it gets closer, it might even be Monday. I might do another live chat. And um, anyone that follows me, basically everyone that's in the chat right now, I'll put a link up there. And y'all are more than welcome to hop in the chat and keep the conversation going. All I ask is that anyone in the chat be respectful. You know, I'm a truck driver. I can take a lot. But YouTube terms, policies, that sort of thing. But I'll probably do it another time. I have to figure out the topic. Once I get all this out, I do want to do more of a 2H concerning like motorcycles and traveling and carry options and stuff like that. And what would be really nice is if I could figure out how to post pictures on StreamYard. Like, I don't know, you edit layout. I can change the group layout, but I need to figure out how to put a picture up here so that I can show different objects, I think, in the live stream. And I'm seeing this like you can see the little arrow that I'm moving across the screen. No one can see the arrow. Although that would be good too, just to have like just an arrow and move it around. That'd be kind of awesome. I might need to go into. I've got one chat that I leave up there that I never did, and about that for reasons. It was a chat that I was going to do before an accident, so it's like a reminder sort of thing. And then it's also a good place where I can go before I set up other chats and everything, and like mess with the camera, mess with the audio. What is this? What is that doing? And kind of play around with it before I go in and I start the actual channel. But for anyone watching, go back to Instagram. I'm not forgetting about you on Instagram. I just have to click over. Cool. I see where to add the links for Facebook. But the Facebook comments seem to show up on StreamYard, so that's not an issue. And it looks like Instagram is going to be the same as Rumble, where I can go to that platform and look it up. But I can click it every once in a while and try. So I understand what Matt and we're going through. When they can't see it and they got to check back and forth between channels. I think I can only do the three channels at a time. I don't know if I can get four from StreamYard. I believe they allow that. It might be a higher subscription than what I have. I may be able to do four. I might check that out on the next stream. Fuck around. Still here, just finished loading. I'm still loading, but here in probably about 5, 10 minutes, I'm going to be getting off because they're going to come knocking on my door. And when they do, my dog's going to get up. He's going to go crazy. Because that's what dogs do. Knock on the door of a truck. It's they're like, who the hell are you? And they let you know they're her. That's sort of their job. I don't mind going to South Carolina, Alabama, those places like over there where you're at. Not even Georgia so much. Atlanta sucks. It's not Georgia. Atlanta's Atlanta. Yeah, it's kind of like New York City. There are places that should almost be separate into themselves. But there's one time I was going around Atlanta, and I'm passing where the Petro is, and I'm coming up on 20, and I'm going to take 20 and go west. Car- We're talking like this guy's got like a 78, 79 Oldsmobile Grand Prix. He's got the pleather seat and everything. Got it leaned back. We're talking back. He's in the back seat. And he pulls out in front of me and he's doing like 15 miles an hour. I'm locking up the brakes. I nearly run over this guy. And as I go around him, he's got this big family sized bag of Lay's potato chips, just regular Lay's potato chips. They're sitting in his lap. He's eating these potato chips, and he's got smoke just boiling out of his windows. The dude is just stoned. He's eating because he's probably got the munchies, and he's doing 15 miles an hour at like 2 o'clock in the morning on the loop in Atlanta. It's like, okay, if you've driven a truck to Atlanta, kind of what I'm talking about. All kinds of stories from that might even be a separate chat. I get these stories from the Reddit, and um, coming up on my fourth decade, not fourth, on my because I've got 27 years driving a truck, and then you blink, like the song "Driving My Life Away" just has a totally different meaning at this point. It's like, where did all that time go? What did I do with my life? And at a certain point, the all this freedom sort of becomes a prison. I mean, this stuff, this is my pad itself. You know? Dennis over here, he's my cellie, my chief of security. But there's a reason the walls and these things are padded. And you're trapped in the truck. You see everything and nothing at the same time. You'll go by Disneyland and Disney World hundreds of times and never get them. You'll deliver in cool places that you're never allowed to see. Office view. I mean, you can't beat the view. I mean, there's not a corner office in the world that'll beat the view from my office window. But it's kind of on it is. And that's another thing with the motorcycles and stuff too is I was seeing so much. I don't even really use a map anymore, so I know where I'm going. I'm sure Buck understands this, where you get a load from Houston and you're going to Seattle. Do you really need to look at a map? No. You're going to Atlanta. Are you looking at a map? No. You know, but I kind of want to see the country from a different point of view. And I'm reaching that age too. It's just coming up. Every time I blink, so much time has gone by. And I think we all reach the end of our life sooner than we expect, whether that be an accident or natural causes. Your next breath is not promised ever. You know, it's not just that tomorrow's not promised. Your next breath is. So, what am I doing with your people with regrets? Wishing they would have done something, you know, it starts becoming more real. I'm trying to say. Somewhere between that and I might be having a midlife crisis or something. Hopefully it's midlife. Might be towards the end, I don't know. But uh, the older you get, the more real all of that is. Kind of the more real the end gets. And you start thinking of all these things you wanted to do. Um, all these things that you would like to, or that you wondered about. I don't want to just drive a truck forever. I was going to do for a living, but you go home and you're burnt. Your first day home, you're useless. You're unloading the truck. You're basically pressing everything around. Your second day, you might get some stuff done. Half the time, you really want to get these things off. You get nothing if you're running off the road. And it's just work, work. When you get up, you drive. You drive. I drove 680 miles on Wednesday. I drove 100 miles yesterday. I drive 700 miles today. On the same next day. It's just you get on your bike and you get up, you're unloading, and that's life. But it's not life. You know, it's work that you're chained to, uh, and even the fun that we used to be able to have out here and have work is number one. There's scams, which is people. Um, they just, I guess, grew up in a different generation because there'd be a time Saturday night no one was leaving until Monday, and somebody help barbecue, somebody go get some steak, somebody be a spare, and you can have a good time. Now you're stuck in your truck, and people have TVs and video games, all that kind of stuff. But you see the amount of space we're required to give more space than we have. And sometimes you're stuck in an area or a pull off, some shitty truck stop that have trailers in the parking lot, room for like three trucks. And I'm alive, but that's not life. If you're getting what I'm kind of putting down there, I'm pretty sure Buck does. He knows. He drives. You're dealing with traffic. Your life is 1,000 miles away. Your life is this place that you visit. That's where your family lives. I hear some people say they live in a truck. A truck is their home. I've never had that mentality. I get it. Um, my truck is a job. It's like a rolling motel room. But my uh, it's where my wife lives. It's where my son lives near now. He doesn't live with us anymore. It's where it's where my actual house is, one that I've been paying on for over 20 years. That is home. This is not home. I don't even own a truck anymore. I don't want to own one. I've owned five. I do not need another truck. The industry's changed too much, and the cost expenses. It used to be a driver would keep between like a quarter and a third of what they made, and then that got down to about to like 20%, a fifth and fourth, and then now it's like by the time you have the increased maintenance and all this emission stuff that never works right. Um, all the downtime that it gives you, the freight prices, the cost of living. It's like 15 to 20%, and oftentimes it's close to 15% more, than it's close to 20%. And that's not a limit. I make more money driving this truck, so I don't want another truck. I think I don't know. Always looking at the camera, maybe looking off over here. And I'm just lost in thought. But that's just. I'm gonna lose my voice if I get it too much longer. I can already feel it. My throat is sore. It's life in the fast lane. There's always this dumbass pulling out in front of you. That's an analogy for me. You got the hammer down in the left lane. You go, and then some dumbass. Not even a four wheeler. Some dumbass that should know better pulls off in front of you 62 miles an hour at the last. Hell, that's life in a nutshell. It's always something you're going to deal with. When everything looks free and clear, there's going to be a problem. It's going to sound great. Anyways, I'll talk later. Thank you so much for everyone that hopped in here. Um, for everyone that didn't know, I'm a truck driver. Uh, Peter. So, like if you look at the Peterbilt, that shouldn't even be called a Peterbilt. That's what it says. 579, whatever. This is what I think of when Peterbilt. Just like the Kenworth, it's just like it. It's not what we think of Kenworth, but it's not bad. It works. Check Instagram real quick before I go. Um, doesn't show anyone is live. Sure. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. Um, Thank you for watching me ramble. Checking out all. Uh, I would like to do more regular live chats. I want to do more chats where I have people on there. Like I had Brooke and I had, from a great. If you haven't watched her channel, please go watch her. She's listed in my small town. Awesome channel. I support what she's doing greatly. Dr. Harley was in there. And the night before that, I had four on there. Um, I had Dry Heat Dad, Dr. Harley helped me for a minute. It's, who else was in there? Um, the background? Sure. I'm tired, but anyways, I want to be able to do more live. I film wherever I go, especially on the motorcycle, so the content will get there. Um, but strange when I do that. Multiple So that's what I'm doing. I'm just checking stuff out and making sure I have it down so that when I have everybody on here and I go and press the button, it doesn't squeal with feedback and blow everyone. Um, and trying not to say, I'm going to put a screen here across the top of my computer that says, do not say, um, and I'll still say it. So, I'll catch you later. And I'm going to take some more minutes. I'm going to take some more of that stuff. And hopefully they'll come knock on my door and set my alarm off. Saying that I need to here. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all later. So, bye.